everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's vlog is my trip to Missouri for the Missouri Comic Con. So it's a 2-day, over the weekend, 2-day thing, and I'm gonna be going with my fiance, our friend Carter. Ian's gonna be there. There's gonna be a couple other people that I know that are gonna be there for sure. But right now it is 7 p.m. Friday, but we cannot leave until my fiance is done with work at midnight tonight. So it's gonna be a long drive. It's a 6-hour drive for us from here in Iowa down to Springfield. So it's gonna be a long drive. Probably won't be much for the beginning just because it's gonna be dark and I'm gonna be sleeping in the car while Brandon drives most of the way. And then in the morning, I'm gonna see if I can drive a few hours before we get into Springfield. So I'll be very tired, but I've got caffeine. I bought a whole bunch of Monsters, so that'll be keeping me alive. Okay, so actually I made this mask recently because I cannot find the original Legion of the Black mask. They're very rare or almost impossible to come across. So I made my own out of clay and I secured it twice so it'll stay on my face. So the first day I'm gonna be wearing this, do a Legion of the Black look and everything. So yeah. Are you excited, Ian?
I'm ready, baby. Let's get it.
And what are you dressed up as?
I'm Saul Goodman, baby. When you need an attorney at law, better call Saul. I'll have it full for you. Do you want your name on it? Yes.
Sorry. Like he's tiny.
There you go. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Oh shit.
That's awesome.
I just dropped it.
Hello.
Here, I'll have you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
No.
Oh wait, are you rolling right now?
You can buy a photo at the table with them, but if you want a professional one,
There you go.
Hello, dear.
It's all good. Whoa! I'll point it up. Yeah. Well, I don't want to get in trouble.
Same design idea. He was inspired by it.
If it didn't require a sweat.
All right, ready?
Motion. Hello! Good to see you.
This one.
Amazing. Thank you. That's so cool. Once again, like a way cooler looking version of me than I actually am. This is an aspirational version of me. This one is the sun. Oh, please don't splatter. Well, not to that degree. Did you see what happened? The problem is that most of the acrylics that I would use, like on the body or whatever, back in the days, the vinyl piece, these are like more acidic and stuff. You look great, by the way.
Do you want me to just, I don't know how she wants.
Are you done filming?
I'm doing it for her. I don't, yeah.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I was talking to today yesterday about how much I wish I could have gone through this and stuff. It would be too scary. It would be awesome if I just had it.
So then when we got done meeting Andy at his booth, we kind of just walked around. I think Ian had gone to a panel that was in the other building across the street. So I kind of just sat around, hung out a little bit. I was very dehydrated and very, very tired just by the fact that we did not get into Springfield until 6:30 in the morning, and I had been up since 4:30 Friday morning. And I had not gotten any sleep except for maybe like 2 or 3 hours max. So while he was out doing the panel and stuff, I just kind of sat down, had some popcorn, drank some water and stuff, and just kind of relaxed for a little bit. And then when he came back, it was almost time for us to go to our photo op with Andy. So I had bought a photo op for both days, so Saturday and Sunday, and Ian had only gotten just the one on Saturday. So we both went to that, and it was very fun. It actually went a lot smoother than I was expecting it to be, so yeah.
Carter,
Oh, it's a little heart-shaped donut. That's cute. Are you excited for day 2?
day 2. Let's get it.
Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley? Yes. Nice. Alright, so it'll be 65 a card. Man, if my girlfriend wasn't across the street, I'd be like, hey, there's a girl dressed as Rhea Ripley, or she'd crush it hard on Rhea Ripley and Chris Motionless.
Chris Motionless is dope.
I mean, considering he does her intro music.
Yep.
There.
Well, no, this was yesterday, and I didn't feel like it was an accurate enough representation. That one feels better. This could also be a trampoline.
Yeah, I drank more water today.
Yeah.
What am I
We
doing?
didn't know if there were bathrooms available to us because the backstage bathrooms all say closed, so we didn't know. Yeah, so I was like, well, if we have to, if we just plank long enough, we can pee.
Or get like a catheter or a pee bag, right?
I used to pee in a trash can. Like in the early days of the band, I almost exclusively peed in trash cans. I don't know why that was. I almost would prefer it over the toilet. And then in those days too, I would pee in the sink of toilet or of hotel rooms. I was always drunk, so it was really like it wasn't like I was actively making this decision. All right, did you do this? Amazing. I mean, yeah, I should assume, but am I bleeding? What the fuck? What happened to me? I don't fucking know. All right.
You want your name on there?
This is the level.
Love it. So
Oh, hold it up. I don't want to get in trouble,
it's
dude.
just a nose mask.
It could fit a kitten.
It ain't gonna fit on me. It would fit perfectly. It's a nose mask.
Alright,
See?
yes, what that says because my hands
Tiny face on your face.
Oh, it's like from Steve Martin the Jerk with the glasses invention. Did you ever see that
Yes,
one?
I have seen that.
Yeah.
Just a bunny, or is there a specific bunny?
Rabbit from Rabbit's Invasion. Neither costume landed. Neither one. Saul
Just because
Goodman.
I'm dumb.
No.
And then the wrestler, Rhea, is that the name? Got it.
I was waiting for you to say it.
She's really cool. I mean, I don't follow wrestling very much anymore, but she's very cool.
I figured I have houses to show.
Got to.
It's up to her.
I'm beef castles.
You are the beef
And the
castle.
beef
That's
castles.
so cool.
Oh, am I just...
Yeah,
all right.
take the picture. There should be a button on
Oh,
the side.
okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, pickles. Or I don't know. I don't... All right, word.
Castle. Fantastic.
Am I good?
Good to see you. Beef Castle.
Cool.
Can we sign that?
I don't care.
I really want to. Yeah, Rhea Ripley, that's it. She's cool. Yeah. I mean, I've never met her, but I think she's cool.
Have a good one.
Bye, friends.
Good to see you.
How are you?
That's great.
No? Whoa. Dude just made a Scooby-Doo plunger, yo. That is... Oh my...
I want your soda, that's why I want to sit in the chair. No, I want your soda. Hi! How are you? I'm gonna do something really important. I'm gonna take my wallet out of my back pocket. That's a good idea. Wallet ass? Yes. A lot of years I have wallet ass.
So this is a Q&A, as you guys have already figured out. This is the microphone for you guys to come up and ask the questions. We'll get through what we can in the short time we have together, and then the questions that you don't get answered, or maybe you're not comfortable in this format, and we back at this table. The party continues across the street once we're finished here.
Yeah, oh yeah. We're throwing a party across the street.
That's right.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, that was a lot. You can say that. Well, you can think of it as a party.
So before things jump in, yeah, I know it's weird. I think it's so they can see what the mic we're holding.
It's nice to hold. It's the part that you saw.
Yeah, it keeps it light. Don't get rub cakes.
I'm not going to point these on stage, but hold like this.
Stop. Before we go with them, I gotta say, dude, Batman.
What?
Batman. You're the Batman. You were the Batman. You are the Batman.
That's fair. That's the greatest thing somebody ever said to me.
That you're the Batman?
Yeah. That I embody a character to you in some capacity.
Absolutely.
And I got to do his voice once.
Yes, tell us about that. How'd that come together?
So it was during the lockdown. Tyler Bates, who's the mega composer of Washington, and so many.
Your question? Sure. You can step right up there. If you can get around your check 4-2 go Chiefs. Okay, cool.
You say goat cheese?
Go Chiefs.
Goat cheese.
Listen, she's just pretty good though.
Alright.
All right, so my name's Steven.
Yeah.
And
Hi, Ian.
Wait, what?
I said hi.
Are you with us again? Or are you like?
Wait, what?
Are you with us here? Like make eye contact? It's nice.
So, hold in.
I got you. Alright, we're good.
Here we go.
All right, little backstory for this question. I co-host a podcast called Radioactive, and one thing we like to ask our guests is a signature question. And it goes a little something like
No,
this.
he does not know it.
Could you imagine? Anyway.
Yes, I have.
So for your sake, you're in Lock Bus. So let's say you're touring with the guys, and your bus breaks down, and your only refuge is a haunted house.
What's the scenario? We're driving on the freeway in a bus. It breaks down, and we look out the window, and there's a singular place.
Yes.
And it's a haunted house.
Yes, sir.
Now, is it advertised? Let me. Is the mystery machine? Is it a house that is haunted, or is it a haunted house? Do you understand the distinction? Is it people in costumes who are paid to be there, or is it demons?
Oh, it's like a house that's like plagued by ghosts.
Okay, sure. So the demon one.
So you guys are chilling in the haunted house, right? You're hanging out, and you are haunted until dawn by a dead celebrity of your choosing.
Okay.
Who do you want to haunt you and why?
Who do I want to have haunt me?
Yes.
Are they dead now, or?
So white, Tony Keith,
Just gonna run a little list of people who died recently.
Yeah, let's not do that. We'll stick with the Batman thing. I'll go with Adam West. That would be fun.
Very nice.
He seems like an affable ghost.
Yeah.
Yes. And if he's doing Adam West from Family Guy,
Sure, yeah. Well, I mean, because Adam West is Adam West from Family Guy. So I was going to say Adam West would be doing himself, but that's I guess that would be a fun ghost, really. Adam West filleting himself. Was that the answer that you thought, Ken? A ghost jerking off?
I'm taking too much time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just keep seeing you. I'm so sorry.
Sure, yeah. That's what happens when you stand in front of me.
So I kind of have just two questions. One of them's my question, one is my fiance's question.
Hi, good to see you.
So my first question is, would you ever tour with Long Reverse again? Because I was in high school when you guys did Black Mass tour, and I was extremely broke. I mean, still am. But would you ever tour with them again? Because I asked Ronnie this question, and he said you guys would have to open for him. So.
Sure, yeah. I mean, the reality is, hugely successful, and in my opinion, this for a really long time. I think when it comes to anybody that we're going to tour with, the question is sort of nebulous, right? Because it's whether an offer comes or whatever. But I think at this point, they're one of the biggest bands, or certainly what Ronnie does is one of the biggest in really in the world right now. Just been here for a really long time. We toured together before. But yeah, I mean, I think if we were to get the opportunity, it would be awesome. But again, that just comes down to whether that would ever even happen or come up. But I don't know.
Yeah.
So basically, my answer is I have no idea.
That's kind of what I got. All right, and then my last question is, would you ever play Unbroken live, ever?
Sure.
So underrated.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against it. It's a song, is that the Avengers soundtrack song?
I don't know, you're the one who's saying it, so.
Yes.
It's a tremendous amount of material already. Yeah, I couldn't remember because there was a Transformers. The Transformers was set the world on fire, so that was it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we would do that. Again, it's sort of nebulous. You're asking questions that are great questions that I don't have an answer to.
You just pointedly say.
I know. So I would say unequivocally maybe.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. This is very nice.
Yes, I saw those and immediately thought, oh my gosh, I have to get this for Andy.
Thank you.
You
It's
never
my
know
favorite.
if you might not have one.
I will not eat the gum.
Yes. But, my question,
Thank you,
we'll
Bob.
start off with a little bit of background. You're welcome. I've been listening to you. I discovered you actually when I was in high school, and we were actually only a couple of years apart from each other. So you were young too.
Yes.
Back when the Knives and Pins video first dropped out.
Yeah.
That's when I discovered Blackville Brides, and I have been a fan ever since. I have only got to see you twice, unfortunately, on the Trinity of Terror tour.
Okay.
But I hope you guys come to Springfield someday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
You're right.
my question is, going from the era that you were when you were in the Knives and Pins era, all the way to now with the Phantom Tomorrow, how did you evolve through those years? Like, what made you decide to change so much? Like, you went through the Wild Ones, and you went through all these different stages, and it's like, oh my goodness, their music changes. It's almost like you're an entirely different band now.
Sure.
And it's really, I mean, it is exciting to see you grow so much, and to see, we're kind of growing along beside each other because we are so close in age. It's like, man, we went from being this dude in high school, and then I was this person in high school, and now we're both this. It's like, wow, look at him now. That's crazy.
Well, that's lovely, but I think honestly, to answer your question to a certain degree, it's kind of in the question that you asked. The reality is, I think sometimes people don't necessarily understand how young I was when we started. In the Knives and Pens video, I was 17.
Yeah.
So, the reality is, everyone who was a teenager when they first started listening to us, I would imagine is probably a pretty different person now, and has grown and evolved and went through eras and changes. I just did mine in front of everybody, So,
That's true.
you have different interests as you get older. your musical taste changes, your fashion sense changes, all that stuff. I think to a certain degree we've always been able to remain true to the core of what it is, but when for me, like the other thing that's interesting is I was so much younger than all my peers. So all these bands that are kind of from our same era, I exist in this sort of weird no man's land because most of them are a decade older than me, but my band came out around the same time. So I was trying to keep up with all these people who were adults, who had a way about them, or knew what they wanted to do in life, or were just not a fucking kid trying to like pose and pretend that they were adult. So it's always been interesting for me to have been around, quote unquote, for as long as I have, and I grew up in front of people in so many ways. And I think now, probably more than ever, because I'm 33 and I'm not a child, I know so much more about who I am, and I feel so much more comfortable in my skin that the stuff we make now feels as true to what I want to make as possible. And I know that that's not always going to be the case for the listener, because I think a foolish artist is one who thinks that they can recapture their 20s or whatever. And I think that that's not true. The best thing you can do is to not try to make a record that's as good as your best record or whatever, but just make stuff that makes you really happy and you hope is entertaining for the people who listen to you. So we will continue to evolve, and I'll wear different clothes and weird shit. But I think that that's probably the main reason why there were so many evolutions. It's just for me, I was growing up.
It is, and it's very, it's awesome to watch that growth in you. And I look forward to see where Black Veil Brides goes next.
Thank you, appreciate it. Hi.
Alright, so that is it for the vlog. I thought overall the Comic-Con went really well. I had so much fun. This is my first Comic-Con I'd ever been to, so I was very impressed. I'm just very glad that Brandon and our friend Carter and Ian were all able to be there for it, and we got to experience it together and have some fun and hang out and everything. And I will say that a lot of people liked my Rhea Ripley cosplay that I did the second day, and I had a lot of fun cosplaying her. And I finally got a black wig, so I kind of have it all put together finally. And yeah, the drive back after the second day, it wasn't too bad. We ended up, as soon as we were done, or as soon as the photo op with Andy was done on the second day, we pretty much had to leave. And we didn't get back until I think it was 10 or 10:30. So it was still pretty late. And then, yeah, the drive wasn't too bad. Yeah, I definitely would love to go back to another Comic-Con or do another Comic-Con in the future, just because I had such a great experience with this one. So I probably won't have another vlog until about May. That's when I'll be going to 2 Black Veil Brides shows. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to get out more flute covers and stuff, just because now I'm done with a certification, and that took a lot of time out of my day and everything. So I'll have a lot more time now to actually do the things that I love to do. So yeah, stay tuned for some exciting things in the future. I can't really say what those are going to be, just because I want to make them a surprise, and a lot of them are still kind of in the process of becoming something. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on my vlog. I'll see you in the next video. Stay rad.